Let's talk it. We live. Let's talk it. We live, baby. About to make some beats. Let me check the beats I made yesterday. But yeah, we're here to talk. We want to talk about the beef that's going on in the city of Philadelphia between, Oschino against everybody. This is something I made yesterday. But we came and talking though, you know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, I made this beat. I called it Boom Trap. I got something about to work on. Come in here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. But besides that, we're gonna cook up. We're gonna talk about all this hip hop beef. There's too many rats in hip hop. We're gonna talk about the beef in Philly, Oschino against everybody. And we making beats today. This is something I made yesterday called Boom Trap. But besides that, let's cook up. Shout out to all of the content creators out here. Shout out to all of us artists out here. But besides that, let's cook up. I'll be trying to wait for the 8-minute mark so I can curse and I can just start snapping on everybody and show y'all the type of person that I really am. But besides that, man, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history of myself. My name is Louie 13. A lot of niggas in the city in Philadelphia call me June. If you know me, you know me. I'm a stand tall nigga. Never fold, never told, be the model. A lot of my setbacks was going to jail. You know what I mean? Did 2 state bids, did a bunch of county bids. As a juvenile, 23 arrests as a juvenile. As an adult, over 10, 11 arrests. As a juvenile, I beat majority of all my cases. I did a bid, though. I did a few bids as a juvenile. I escaped from the courthouse when I was a kid before. I'll tell you that story on a whole other time. But besides that, I came to cook up right now. Oschino was a living legend that's in the city of Philadelphia. He from 1200 in Beirut. Every time I did a bid, I always seen Oschino in jail. I seen Oschino in jail. I seen Petey Crack in jail. I seen Wallow 267 in jail when he came down for writ in 2003. I seen Spade in jail. Cassidy as well. But when Cassidy came through, I used to work for the kitchen in CFCF. When Cassidy came through, they put Cassidy in PC. And when you go in the visiting room, you used to see Swiss Beats. They'll go in like in the a lawyer visiting room. When you get a lawyer visit, you'll see Swiss Beats in there, but the MPC making beats, Cassidy rapping, all of that. Hey, yo, Suff, what up? Hey, Messi the Great, what up? What up, y'all? What up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. But yeah, I'm getting back to this Philly situation. When Cassidy was in jail, yes, he took PC. They forced him to take PC at the time. But getting back to this Oschino situation, when I went upstate, I seen Oschino in Camp Hill. When I was in DC, I seen Oschino in DC. Like I was on D block, so I was upstairs. He was downstairs. That's one of the only hip hop artists in Philadelphia that I ever seen in prison was Oschino. All of the time. Petey Crack just used to come in for dirty yarns, smoking wet dirty yarns. Besides that, everybody else I didn't. When we was growing up, the DVD era, shout out to Chicago. Chicago probably started drill music, but I'm gonna keep it tall. Philadelphia, we've been doing this shit forever. When the DVD era was out in the early 2000s, remember we was the first ones showing guns on the DVDs, and we was the first ones going to jail for showing the gun on the DVD. We was the first motherfuckers. That's why when you look at the DVD era, a lot of Philadelphia rappers are really locked up because niggas was like, we really was out here in the streets. Niggas just used to pull up to the block and we outside trapping, But me, I wasn't a part of that because I was doing a long ass bid. You know what I mean? I was fighting attempted murder, robbery. It wasn't no attempted murder. We just beat a nigga up with our hands. You feel me? And there wasn't no robbery. You dig? It wasn't no robbery. It's that the nigga Orlando Hernandez, a piece of shit, who caught a case and turned it into something that it never was. Shout out to the Browns for making their little cousin not come to court, but the nigga Orlando Hernandez was a rat. The nigga was upstate, come down from upstate, and the state Browns took the stand and point. The nigga gave, listen, that's a rat. I'm going to tell y'all something about a rat. A rat is a person, when they call the cops, you get locked up, they're going to go to the district, give a statement. You're going to get a preliminary hearing. They're going to come to the preliminary hearing. Hey, Tayshawn, what up? They're going to come to the preliminary hearing, right? And they're going to take the stand and say it's you. They're going to say it's you. That's what a rat does. Then the next time you will see that rat is when trial come. When trial come, they're going to take the stand again, and they're going to say you, and they're going to tell their story. That's what a rat is. An informant. Now, mind y'all, I'm not lying. This is why I'm on house arrest. I'm on house arrest because of an informant. Well, the nigga Vito, I met this nigga in jail, right? Make a long story short, I met this nigga 2019 in jail. I had caught a case, right? Which was a violation of probation. I had a PV hit. So, you know, I go back, you know, I go back on a violation. I meet this guy. So when I get there, you know, I'm looking for the horse. I'm looking for a horse. So I found the horse. At this time, K2 and Suboxone's popping in the jail. So the horse, he had 7 packs of K2 for $300. You know me, I like making money. Call my mom. Hey, yo, I need you to take this out my stash. Go grab this. Oh, where your stash at? My wife going to give you the money. They're going to pull up on you. You give them the 300 and blah. So soon we call, like, this like 25 minutes. Bo picked up the money. I get my shit. Next day, they shake down the block. Now, mind y'all, put this shit in the fucking big-ass blue glove, and I stashed it in the door. So when I come back, you know, I had a couple of homies from out South Philly and shit, a couple of homies from 23rd and Mifflin and shit. They end up pushing the shit back. My young boy Jay ended up pushing the shit back. So the young boy Vito, who I grew to like, you know, he got it for me. So I told him, when you go home, I got you, bro. I'm going to look out for you. So make a long story short, then we come home, COVID happened, right? When COVID happened, I end up seeing a nigga like 2023. When I see him, this nigga got all these cases, like, yeah, I was fucking with your cousin. I'm like, damn, I ain't even introduced you to my cousin. I told you I was, but make a long story short, the nigga caught cases, he did all that shit. So I'm fucking with him. So the nigga end up owing me and my homie some money. So one day he called me, yo, Yusuf, what up? What up, my guy? You know, the nigga end up calling me, so I go down there to go pick up my money. Nigga, I got a job, you dumbass. So make a long story short, like, you know, I go down there and pick up some of the money he owed me. So when I go down there and pick him up, I pulled up in my car. Now, mind you, he hopped in my car. I'm thinking he gonna give me my money. The nigga never did. So he like, I'm waiting for my peoples to pull up. A blue truck pull up. Now, when the blue truck pull up, I don't know what the fuck going on. He get out, get money, come back, give me my money. Take off, go get some weed. But the whole time, the guy in the blue truck, it's a state trooper. The whole time, this nigga working with the state attorney general. I ain't know this shit. I ain't know that nigga was getting niggas locked up. I'm just going up there to pick up money. But what probably blew their mind is like, damn, the nigga got a Porsche. So you see my car, all right, whatever, make a long story short. A long story even shorter is, the nigga end up calling me again and, yo, come pick up some more money. I'm at my mother-in-law house. So I go to his mother-in-law house. I walk over there. I get over there, I see the cops. So once I see the cops, I don't got drugs on me. I ain't got shit on me. I'm cool. I'm gonna be safe. I'm cool, right? Yo, this nigga, right? Whatever happens, boom. A week later, I come out my baby mother crib. All you hear, get the fuck on the ground. I just see it's a state indictment. It's a state indictment. So I just see I just see all these motherfucking troopers and shit. And U.S. Marshals, so I'm like, what the fuck going on? Y'all locking me up because I voted for Trump. So they grab me and shit. They take me all the way down City Line Avenue and shit. Take me to the brackets and shit. I get in there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Oh, you just extra sauce. You just extra K. Vital ain't tell on you. So when he said the nigga name, I'm like, Vito, it's only you, nigga. It's only you. And the reason I know it was you because, bro, you don't know what floor my baby mother living. So that's why when they came, they ain't know. So when they ran in the house, they found $74,347. They found the AR-15. They found a quarter key of fentanyl and over 20 bundles and shit, right? Mind you, I beat the case. Shit come back inconclusive. I beat the case. But at the end of the day, my baby mother is allowed to have an AR, a rifle in her house. It's clean. The serial number's on there. The gun clean. Like, I ain't a stupid motherfucker. I had a bunch of gun cases before. You feel me? And one thing, you are allowed to have a rifle. It's your constitutional rights. You feel me? I bought a shotgun from the street and I bought an SK from a store. back in 2002. You understand me? They took the gun that we bought from the store that had paperwork in, and they let us keep the rifle. So we still kept the rifle, but we had to go back to the district to go grab the 2 guns we bought from 25th and Oregon. You feel me? You feel me? F-A-T. Know what I mean? So, my apologies, y'all. You know, so I end up catching the case and shit, beating the case. So when I beat the case, they end up reopening the case, lying, saying that it was a drug that it never was. You feel me? Saying that it was a drug that it never was. And it wasn't. It wasn't fentanyl, and it wasn't tranquilizer, which y'all say it is. But if y'all know anything, fentanyl, tranquilizer come back inconclusive. So my mom said they just reopened that shit to try to find you guilty for the gun. So, you know, I paid his lawyer all his money. Shout out Modest Anita. But, bro, I'm still innocent. I'm still innocent. They forced me to take a deal, bro. Hey, yo, Suff, what up? They forced me to take a deal. Know what I mean? They forced me to take a deal, and I just left that shit as that. Know what I mean? And I left it as that. Know what I mean? And right now, I'm trying to get this shit back some way, somehow, but it's hard because once you take a deal, it's hard. Know what I mean? It's hard. Then on top of that, and especially in the state of Pennsylvania, Rule 168 is now void. It's bad law. So now they trying to put me at Rule 165 when, nigga, I wasn't walking around with no fucking AR-15 in the streets. I had an AR pistol, you feel me? Big ass joint with the stock, like a Diamondback joint. Like, bro, I'm not a Diamondback NATO joint. You feel me? Like, bro, this shit going through walls. You feel me? But to each his own, man. On top of that, I've been a free man going on 3.5 years at the time. I just gave these niggas 17 years of my adult life. That's how long I've been on papers as an adult. I've been on that bitch for 17 years. Since 2020, since 2002, all the way to December 6th of 2020. Gave you 17 years of my life. I've been a free man for, 3.5 years, 3 years. Now y'all come back and give me 9 more years of this shit. But, and to each his own, you feel me? You know, to each his own. But yeah, let's get back to the streets of Philadelphia, man. You know, it's a lot going on here. I'm going to keep it tall. A lot of these rap niggas in the city of Philadelphia was raised by females. You know, that's why they always argue and they always suck at teeth. You can't compliment or give nobody no game, no gems. Even if you tell a nigga, yo, like for instance, you can use a nigga and be like, listen, man, the crowd that you hang with ain't none of them niggas right. I can tell they pussy just by their eyes or how a nigga hesitate. You feel me? Oh, the conversation between A and B. I'm giving you game so you can be aware of the niggas you keep around you. What your bitch has to do, some female shit, you gonna go back and tell your niggas. Well, the old head said this and that. And then 2 years down the line, you see that you and the homie that the old head was telling you about is not friends no more. Why? Because of the same shit the old head told you what was gonna happen. But you ask these goofy niggas, they're gonna tell you something different, you feel me? But that's life, man. That's life. You know, niggas is not well educated. You know, it's sad because niggas can't even read. And when I mean this gen, I'm talking about old niggas, young niggas. Everybody, motherfuckers can't read, right? None of that shit. You know what I mean? Niggas can't comprehend. You know, there's no comprehension in the game right now. You know, that shit lost. You know, you got everybody. This the generation of dirty niggas. You know, when I was a kid, bro, we was getting fucking money. It was worse. The way y'all see shit, if you think this shit, nigga, worry about 100 to 200 niggas on every corner in your city. Niggas running around with bodies in the trunk. You're coming outside, you're seeing fucking fiends everywhere. Fiends dead. You go up the block, niggas getting shot. You see your fucking cousin running around with AR, but with AKs. Like, it was different back then. Niggas running around with bodies in the trunk. It was different back then. It was way more violent back then. It was way more, nigga. You get locked up, you going to juvenile, nigga. You had juvenile placements, nigga. You going to jail, and the nigga you beefing with, y'all gonna meet each other in them jails. And 9 times out of 10, when y'all come home, y'all be best friends. Then when you do come home, all the niggas you start fucking with is all the niggas you met in jail. This is real rap. Ain't nothing fake, but I'm telling y'all, this is real shit. But nowadays, like, it's just crazy, you know. Shout out Oschino, shout out Johnny Mac, the situation they going through. You know, if Johnny Mac I ain't trying to get into a person's business, but if a person pay you for something and you don't fuck with a person, that shouldn't be their problem. You understand me? And your job is not to tell these people a problem that you have with a certain person. You feel me? You keep that shit, you keep that issue to yourself. You a business. You feel me? You are a business now. You did, but people don't think like that sometimes. People just, you know, go off realm and think some other shit. No, they think some other shit. I'm gonna put BPM. I'm gonna do like 90. We gonna make a beat right now. We gonna cook up, y'all. But you feel me? That's all I'm saying is, no. When you become a business, you are a business. So sometimes you will make dumbass bad business decisions just because of your feelings. You can't wear your heart on your sleeve, and that's what a lot of niggas do in this generation. Me, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. If you can't walk in a building and a person see you like, yo, look at him, think he can, nigga, I know I'm killing it, nigga. I know I'll fuck your bitch, nigga. I know I'll pull your bitch. I know I got more money than you. It's always you broke, dirty niggas that be far in the cut. Listen, you know a broke, pussy, dirty nigga, right? Because this shit used to happen to me a lot, and I just end up used to fuck the nigga girl, right? Niggas used to grab a girl and be like, yo, would you fuck him? Because I watched a few females tell me this shit. You feel me? And that's how I end up popping. I don't want to mention the nigga's name. Fuck it. That's how I popped the nigga Chris girl. I popped the nigga Keefy girl. Popped the nigga Lou Rock girl. What was the other? It was another nigga too. I forgot. I was popping all these niggas bitches because this is the corny shit they did. I'm not from around here, nigga. I got a barbershop right there. So when I close my barbershop, I walk to the room to go smell the bitch at the time. This before I met my wife. So make a long story short, I'm talking about this when I first came home. 08 and shit, my first state bid. And I came home 07. This is what I'm doing. You feel me? And I watch a few of these niggas tell they bitch this. So one time every time I walk to the store, they see me by myself. And they by themselves, they'll run up on me. It was like, damn, yo, what problem you got with your, with my dude? Why my dude don't like you so much? Man, who the fuck is you dude? I don't even know you dude, first of all. You know what I mean? And then when they say it, they tell me what he said. Then I ask her, like, yo, and answer me, would you? And they be like, I don't know what he talking about. I told him no, but I'm here talking to you because I want to holler at you. Then I end up fucking the nigga bitch, and next thing you know, the nigga whooping this girl ass. Yo, this shit used to be crazy, man. But I went through this shit my whole life. But I'm just letting you know the type of niggas in Philadelphia that you gotta have. You need your haters, bro. But at the end of the day, you're the business. You're the business. You know, I don't want to get in between none of that shit because that shit deep between niggas. But at the end of the day, a lot of the niggas y'all see here oh, a solid nigga. Oh, a solid nigga. But you're going to see a lot of niggas that ain't solid that comes out of nowhere. And y'all people think these niggas be solid. And we don't know these niggas. These niggas ain't been in these jails. Niggas ain't been through the jails. Niggas ain't been through these juvenile placements with us. Niggas ain't been through none of that shit with us. I'm just keeping it tall. These niggas ain't been through none of that shit with us. Niggas ain't even do half of the shit we did in life. Know what I mean? Like I was saying, I was telling my wife earlier, I'm like, yo, when I was fucking 11, 12, 13 years old, I had money. I had money. I had a crib. I had a place to go. Even though my family kicked me out, bitch, we got money. I can go get me a room. I can go stay in hotels. I can do whatever I want. And that's how life was. But these niggas nowadays, this should just be, I don't know, ski. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it tall, bro. I'm just keeping it tall. Like, it's really wicked out here. You got a bunch of slime buckets out here. You got a lot of broke niggas out here. It's real right. You got a lot of broke niggas out here. You got a lot of people that ain't that what they say. You know? But people want to always believe a person that fits their narrative. If a nigga's story fits their narrative, they want to believe that person instead of going seeing the truth. Instead of going seeing the truth, a nigga want to believe somebody else's narrative. Hey, nah, nigga, go get the truth. A nigga telling you where to go at to get the truth. Go get that shit, nigga. Go learn that shit. Let me see how I'm gonna play this. y'all think? I'm just me, man. I'm just a man, man. I just try to keep my distance from corny people, stay out of corny people's way, and just keep that shit pushing a different way. You know what I mean? Any nigga that ever did a bid with me, they gonna tell you that nigga stand on everything he say. That nigga stand on everything he say. I ain't gonna fall to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna backdoor you. I don't do none of that shit. I can't backbite nobody. I can't talk behind nobody's back. I've been around a lot of niggas. I get around, they start talking about people. Bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Why? Because once I say something, you gonna create a false narrative. Say, oh yeah, that nigga said, and I ain't saying none of that shit. Cause I don't even fuck with you niggas. Know what I mean? But to each his own, man. To each his own. But yeah, it's too many rats in the rap game right now. You know, especially like I'm gonna use 6ix9ine for an example. 6ix9ine is a fucking rat. You know, he told because his girl was getting fucked. You know, he never was that. That's the key thing. 9-9 never was that. But you let you guys tell it, y'all gonna always paint a different narrative. That's why with Whack 100, I disagree with him with the civilian shit with 6ix9ine. You feel me? He had the whole straight case. You know what the type of nigga he is. It's not that shit right there, not a motherfucker civilian type of shit. That's some Freaky Jason type shit. You got Troy Ave, another fucking rat. You got Lil Durk told on Vine, you know what I mean? And they said T.I. told on the dead, you know, Young Thug, big time rat. You know what I mean? Thug a big rat. You know, you got Thugger, 6ix9ine, Troy Ave, Lil Durk, T.I., right? You know, but like for T.I. and Durk, you know, if your homie gone, like, is that, you know, it's telling, you feel me? But you're telling on the dead, nobody ain't going to jail, you being free. I mean, your dead homie probably want that, like, nigga, I'm going to put it on me. You feel me? Because I got a homie in that situation right now. You know, my little cousin gone and he got an opportunity to come home. You know? Just saying, though, it's the only way to go. To get your freedom back. You feel me? To get your freedom back, it's the only way to go. You know, I watch a lot of people saying, you got the opportunity to come home, would you tell on the cop? Because they'll go on there and tell on you. And you know, it's that certain people morals are different, bro. Like niggas stand on what they stand on, man. You know, reason I say that because I felt in that position, that situation, man. And I couldn't tell, you know. Cops locked me up, did me dirty. Couldn't never do that shit. Now PP number 844-244. Look that shit up. Never fold, never told, nigga. You want my state numbers? GJ 7075KP5901, nigga. I never told, never fold on nobody. You feel me? But when you punch up my shit, you gonna see the niggas who told on me. You gonna be like, damn. You gonna see them niggas, bro. Orlando Hernandez, Gary Alexander, you gonna see them niggas, man. Jesus Feliciano, you gonna see them niggas, man. But it is what it is at the end of the day. The Richard Gilhart, you gonna see all this shit. But Richard Gilhart was an informant, so that's different from Rat. You know, that nigga get paid by them people. But I'm just letting you know the truth. I mean, I ain't got nothing to lie about. I ain't got nothing to hide. You know, I'll show you how the game is, man. Like, when you get caught up in that type of state, John, they're going to take you, put you in a warehouse, or take you to the brackets. They're going to sit you in a room, how the feds do. They're going to sit you in a room, bring the camera in, and they're going to tell you, do you want to tell? They're going to tell you all this shit. I know, because they did it to me. They came, who, this and that. I'm like, bro, I'm saying, you look at the John. That's what I'm telling my PO, yo, get the camera. You're going to see all of everything they did to me was illegal, bro. They violated my constitutional rights. Never had no search warrant for no house, no nothing. I know my fucking rights. Can't pull my phone out. They going through my text messages. See, look, you text them here. Bro, how do you know that's me texting? How you know that's me texting? Y'all don't even got my phone number. Y'all don't even know me. Y'all never called me. We never did nothing. Whatever y'all do with him is with him. So how do you know about these texts? Because every time he sent me a crazy text, I checked him. Bro, stop sending me crazy ass texts like this. Hey, yo, I need 10 Johns. Hey, yo, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? Stop texting me like this, bro. You crazy. If you read the texts, but you know how the law is, they dress shit up and people believe some other shit. But I'm letting you know how this is how these people do it. No, I never did a fair bid, but I got brothers, I got a mother, I got a bunch, 14 of my cousins, they got indicted with my mother for White House organization making $1 million a week at the time in 1998 to 2000 when they all got locked up. Shout out my nigga Trig, you know, we about to do a podcast like this, but at the end of the day, he'll tell you, you know, when you get caught up in the feds, you know, they'll do this and they'll put you in that room and nigga, you see niggas, you won't see niggas no more, niggas will be home. You know what I mean? And that's what V did to me, you know what I mean? But how they played it was crazy, y'all. I promise you, how they played this shit was crazy. Yo, they sent the nigga to jail with me. And the real, once he mentioned the lawyer name that he got, I knew he was telling me. Like, I knew he was getting paid by these niggas. Cause we still in the same jail. The nigga ain't wanted to see me or nothing, y'all. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on with this nigga? But it is what it is, you know. I'm here, I'm home, on house arrest, got a bunch of fucking time to do on this shit. But it is what it is, man. I never fold, never told, I can't. I will never, ever, ever. You understand me? You like, fuck you in it for? Fuck you in it for? To fuck up somebody else's family? Cause you ain't make it through the situation? Just saying though, that's what a lot of niggas are doing. That's what a lot of niggas do, because they ain't make it through the situation. I'm not one of those niggas. You ain't gonna do that to me. And I'm not gonna take nobody away from their motherfucking family. You got me fucked up. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm gonna be a legend. I'm gonna be a legend that, oh, that nigga never told. He did his time like a man. That's what makes you a legend. What makes you a legend is you not telling. You're not gonna get a trophy. You're not gonna get a reward. You understand me? When you come home, it's, yo, that nigga stood tall. Yeah, when rat niggas come home, like the Big Meech and all these informant ass niggas come home, the spite like bees on them. Don't believe me? Just look at the entertainment business, Hollywood. They glorify all rats. Then you got bitch niggas that will rat and say, well, that nigga rat. I know some rats that'll kill you. No, nigga, you one of them rat niggas too. Only your bitch has to say some stupid ass shit like that. Well, that nigga a rat, but he'll kill you. Nigga, you'll tell too. Because, nigga, we not worried about none of that shit. Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing. It's called you motherfuckers can't hold water. You niggas ain't level right. You can't hold water. Y'all niggas jelly inside. You too green inside. Y'all niggas be talking about all that stand-up shit. So you hear, yeah, your case hold 100 years. Niggas start shitting in they drawers like, damn, I ain't never seen your life again. Bro, you gonna see life, nigga. It's light at the end of the tunnel, nigga. You just gotta know it's consequences that come with the stupid shit you do. If you out here running around drilling and smoking shit, stand on everything that come behind that shit. You gotta stand on that shit. And I'm gonna keep it real. Homicides is the easiest cases to beat. Cause they treat us drug dealers like shit. Like drug dealers, like yo, we get the most time out of everybody. You feel me? I'm just keeping it tall. If I'm wrong, I know I ain't the fuck wrong. They be treating us like shit. You feel me? They treat us like shit, like we smoke some motherfucking body. Like, nah, nigga, homicides is the easiest case to beat. The hardest case to beat is a drug case. I'm just keeping it tall. Nah, man, those be the hardest cases to beat. But at the end of the day, man, it's all about you standing on your shit. You hear me? But a lot of niggas don't stand on shit, yo. A lot of niggas be on something. Niggas be trying to be something they not out here, you know? And all I can tell the youth, you know, is be yourself, man. Live y'all life. Y'all got a long life ahead of you. Listen, I'm 11 years, no, I ain't gonna even bring up. I'm gonna go 13 years old, right? I'm 13 years old. 2 cars, over $20,000 in a shoebox. You see the difference? I'm 13 years old with this type of money. I'm 13 years old with a strip already. I'm 13 years old with a gang of niggas. I'm the brain. Why? Because every school I got kicked out of, nigga, I put pressure and pain on all them niggas. But I was the shortest nigga and I knew how to fight. That's when niggas was scared. And then when we started, you know, when things changed, you feel me? Because we been off the porch. We was born in this shit. We been off the porch. We born in this shit. I go downstairs. My dad and them used to have trash bags full of money. You feel me? I go to my family. My family I mean, they all got indicted. So, you know, it ain't that shit years ago. Niggas had corners. Niggas was already eating. Niggas was born in the shit. Then you got some niggas that'll live off your reputation. You got certain family members that'll live off your reputation. If y'all ain't know that, you definitely got certain family members that'll live off your reputation and speak a bunch of motherfucking lies. And you be like, bro, nigga, you know you telling my story. Like, nigga, you know you telling my story. You feel me? But it's cool. I mean, it's cool. Because a lot of people be safe and they live off their family situations. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But hey, shout out to Oschino. Shout out to Johnny Mac. I wish these brothers can, you know, tighten up, fix it, you know, because, you know, the city always divided, you know, but how you feel about somebody, man, you can't take that out on a person you did business with, and that person end up got an alley-oop. You know what I mean? He got an alley-oop. So if that artist got an alley-oop and he's paying you for a promotion for the business that you have, you got to upload that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm staying out of it. I'm just talking like business-wise. If I got problems with somebody and I know my nephew rap, but the nigga, I'm cool with him, but I ain't really got a problem. I just, you know what I mean? And he bring the person around, I ain't like him. I go like, nah, nephew, I can't do that. That'd be some corny shit from me. You feel me? It's like, bro, my business is popping. If I put you out there, you can get a certain amount of views. I'm going to make sure you get that. You know, sometimes, you know, we just make bad business decisions because we wear our heart on our sleeves. But at the end of the day, for future reference, nigga, like, you ever heard, you never bring a female to the beach? Not like you lead the water to the pond. You feel me? Only he can drink it. Why are you going to bring a female to the beach? You going to a club. Why are you going to bring a female to the club with you? You know it's going to be a bunch of bitches in there. You go to the beach, you know you're going to see a bunch of bitches there. Why you going to bring your lady? Because you might be checking out some, but you don't think she checking out another nigga? Both got eyes, nigga. Both got eyes. And, you know, you at the end of the day, like, nigga, we don't know our female, our woman taste. You know? We don't know they taste. We don't know they taste. And that's top dog shit. You don't know your wife taste. You don't know your wife taste. You know? I'm just keeping it tall, man. You know, don't get mad at me. Gotta ask her. You gotta ask her. Is you really, know what I mean, her type? I know what John I don't put. No, but I don't know, man. It's just sick out here, man. You just got a bunch of weird motherfuckers out here. You know what I mean? Game fucked up, everything fucked up. It's just a bunch of weird motherfuckers out here. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Please hit that subscribe button. Man, fuck these niggas, man. Real rap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my broski. Thank you, my broski. Yeah, I'm gonna pin this comment up. I'm gonna pin this one. This is the comment I'm pinning. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because I was always told, my mother always told me is, when you love a woman, you pick the right female, Make love to her. Don't fuck her. Don't just make love to your woman, cause that's the woman you love. You feel me? And when you in a relationship, bro, it's for y'all. You dig me? It's y'all. Y'all make the bond. Y'all, that's your best friend. Y'all both each other provider, protector, y'all everything. You know, even when you, man, fuck a marriage, like, long as you together and we riding together and we been through good times and bad times, you know, we became homeless, slept in cars, or we was late on rent for like 3 months back on rent, but when we got our shit, we back up. When you go through a situation with a female like that, or a male like that, you know y'all dustin'. And you ain't gonna never get that back. That shit make me teary-eyed because I went through that shit. I went through that shit as a kid. I've been through that shit with a couple females, you feel me? I went through that shit as a kid with a couple females, you know. My oldest son, mom, I went through that shit with. My lady now, I went through that shit, you know. You coming home, you ain't got much, bro. And temptations be a motherfucker. And you only know one way to get it, and you go out there and get it that way. You know what I mean? I've been through that shit, I know, bro. That's why the one I got now, I love her to death. You know? That shit bring tears to my eyes. Because it's just certain situations I can't speak about, you know? I can't incriminate myself. Yeah, that shit make us stronger. That shit make us stronger, bro. That shit make us stronger. You know, and that's why I tell my people sometimes, like my woman, I be like, listen, when you got a friend that's not in a relationship, she's jealous of what you have. She's like, why you say that? I say because look at her. Going out every day, going out every weekend, going to every bar, every time you see her, it's a different nigga. You look how many kids she got. Same amount of kids she got, it's the same amount of baby fathers she got. She's lost. She's trying to look for a father figure. But every person she get with, yeah. No, it's just crazy, man. It's a crazy world out here. Off experience, right? When I was in prison, we go in the phone room. It's 10 phones. Is that where I was at? If we wait in the line, right? And if there's one person in there arguing with his wife, you're gonna see the domino effect. Everybody that's waiting in line, once they walk in that phone room, the bad energy is already in there. So you'll hear everybody first getting the, hey baby, what's up? But now the nigga that got 3 minutes left, he's arguing with his bitch. Bitch, you better put that money on my books. Click. Soon he get out, the other nigga walk in, hey baby. 2 minutes on the phone, the other nigga got a minute left, he start arguing. It's like the domino effect always happen of bad energy. You know? And yeah, Sin City, you see all that shit, man. Now I'm here in Philly, man, like this shit, I mean, like, every city is the same, y'all. That's one thing you can't deny, every city's the same. I don't give a fuck if it's a little city, a little town. Nigga, it's hitters, gangsters, rats, informants, everywhere. Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. It's crazy everywhere. A lot of niggas getting money everywhere in the world. You know? And I'm gonna keep it real. One thing about Vegas, no, I'm from Philly. Did I hear of? You know, there's a lot of niggas over there getting big time money. There's a lot of niggas over there getting big time money, bro. You know? It's a lot of niggas over there getting big time money. You dig me? And hey, that's what I like. You know, my family go out there, they like, yo, that shit. They like, yo, that shit popping over there. That shit wobbling. Not the way I think. Yeah. A lot of fakes. Hey, it's fakes over here too in the city of Philadelphia, man. Like when you look at a lot of these rap niggas, they dirty as shit. And that's one thing about. One thing I felt what May said. It's always the ugly, dirty niggas that think they tough. It's always the ugly, dirty niggas. If you ain't ugly, dirty, or you ain't got a bunch of tattoos, you the only niggas who always think you tough. And y'all be the softest niggas. What is you hiding for, bro? What is you hiding from? What you don't want the world to know? Because us real niggas, us live niggas, we can see that shit. We see right through you motherfuckers, man. We see right through you niggas. Yeah, I gotta slow down the joint. I don't know. I'm making this beat, y'all. My apologies. My apologies, y'all. I'm trying to make a beat at the same time. I was trying to make one in 5 minutes real fast. You know? You got to. Especially like in this time, we have to. You know, we have to. You know, you gotta know how to comprehend with everything that's being given to us, you know, through social media, TV, even books that we pick up and read. I read a lot. You gotta you know, especially dealing with, you know, this generation. You know, when I say this generation, I'm not talking the YNs, the ONs, everybody. You know, because it's like a lot of these old motherfuckers lost their way, bro. I be seeing that shit. I'm like, bro, you lost your how? How? Like, it's impossible. How? It's no guidance out here. I'm sorry. It's really no guidance out here. You feel me? You remember that because sometimes, like, I talk to my lady, you know, and you know, women are emotional creatures. But sometimes, you know, I just be like, yo, like, babe, this is what it is, and it's like, she'll be like, damn, babe, you coming at me? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not coming at you. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just trying to give you some gems of certain things. Then later on, she'll see it. She'll be like, oh, all right. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. You know? Definitely appreciate it, bro. Scribs official. Like, I appreciate that. You know, because I be on my sports channel. You know, I make music. I love making music. I love doing this shit. I make beats. You know, my setbacks was prison. You know what I mean? I always shit was jail. But you know, I usually be on my sports channel talking shit. You know, beefing with Bill Heaney, all of them niggas. I be beefing with all the boxers because, you know, my sports channel really popping. But, you know, I really want to come on here and tell people my story. You know, I got a real deep story. And I know a lot of people have one as well, you know. Everybody has a story. You know, everybody's story fucked up. You know, even if you won at the end, you know, you still got a story to tell because, you know, a lot of people live through different shit. You know, I just be disliking when people be like, oh, you never went through what I went through, bro. You don't know what I went through. You feel me? All right, we look at some hardship shit, but we don't know how a motherfucker, all right, for instance, you got a person that, a fiend that's coming to buy drugs, right? Now, that fiend, you don't know what type of pain they kids are living through. They going through some shit too. You feel me? You don't know the person you copping off of. You connect. You don't know what problems he's going through. He don't know what problems you going through. Yeah, all of the time. It's like, for instance, like, you got, all right, I'm gonna say you're addict, right? You got addicts out here, right? Then you got these young kids, you know, because I was one of them young, dumb, stupid motherfuckers, you know, so I had to chill out. You would see people forget they past life. A person might look like that and act like that, might be addicted to a certain drug, but he probably was a former boxer, probably was a former basketball player, Probably was a motherfucker that was a former kingpin that got high off his own shit. Probably was a doctor. Probably was a lawyer. Probably a lot of these people were somebody before this addiction took over them. And when I was a kid, I ran through a lot of motherfuckers that knew how to fight. And you know what it is, man. You know, you grow up like that. But the point I'm getting to is, you never judge a book by its cover till you open it and read it, man. You know, everybody has a story. You know, everybody's story is painful. You know, some people's story will shine at the end because they seen light, and other people just still going through and fighting through their addiction. And it might not be a drug no more. It might be the lifestyle you choose, you know. Going to work every day, doing overtime every day can become an addict. You can get addicted to it. And people like that, why would you say that? Because you probably want to stay the fuck out your house and not be around your family. You feel me? And every time you come home, you get in an argument with your wife, it probably irritates you. You know what I mean? Because you got some people like that, you know? Like, sometimes shit'll take a toll on certain people, man. You know? That's how I just see things sometimes. Fact, you can't. You can't. You can't, bro. You can't. You know? I learned that. I learned that a long, long time ago. I learned that a long time ago. You know, you can bring certain people around, like I'm gonna use myself for an example, right? Rest in peace, my cousin Wax. We've been doing this music shit for too long, right? Shout out my nigga Dark Low home. Low, I'm in prison, you feel me? So, you know, my cousin, he's around. Shout out my guy Gomes, free AR Ab, shout out Free the Men, shout out my guy Moolahs, free Moolahs, King Erna, what up? Leak, what up? You know, I always told my cousin in network, like, bro, you making beats. I'm in prison, nigga. You making beats. Keep my name alive. You're not doing that. So by you making beats, Gold, Dark Low, OBH, they got you around people, bro. When you look at the Dark Low and Benny Butcher video, you see the guy cutting Benny Butcher hair. That's my cousin that passed away. That's my cousin. You feel me? And I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, network with niggas. Put your beats out there. Let niggas know, like, because everybody know when they come over to the Spanish side of the Badlands, which is the Kensington section and shit, they come to us. These niggas coming to us. We the niggas on their videos. It's us on their videos. You feel me? Learn how to network. But, like you said, take a horse to a pond. Can't lead them to drink the water. And that's what I'm telling, like, bro, you gotta know, nah, I'm just there to cut hair, all this and that. But then when you come back, you making beats, like, bro, we got opportunities to go and blow, bro. Like, right now, yes, I'm probably bullshitting because I'm on house arrest, but I sent Dark Low beats. I sent Poundside Pop beats. Poundside Pop beats, the Zoo Gang niggas. I'm sending people beats, bro. I'm about to send my nigga Bug Fat Stern so he can send Drew Boy, send people beats. Because I make them. You know what I mean? I just want to get them out there. Like, I get a placement. I just want to hear my shit somewhere. Somebody rapping on my shit. That's why I rap on my shit. I just want to hear somebody rap on my shit. Like, yeah, I made that joint. You know what I mean? I get money off it, cool. You know what I mean? Which I do want to get money off it. I don't want the fucking fame. I just want to make a couple dollars a day off something I like. Something I love. You know? And this was my first thing. You know, football, boxing. No, football was my shit. But, you know, oh, you little basketball, then basketball. You know, I grew up in the 80s, 90s. So the bitch-ass gym teachers used to always have something for little people. But, nigga, we know how to play. I can play the sport very, very, very good. You know what I mean? What you're looking for, I'm that. You want a point guard that's going to read the floor. I'm not worrying about shooting. That's what we got the shooting guard for. Keep Malik at the 2. Just let me push the point. I'm going to feed everybody. You just make sure Mark Big Ass stay, nigga, you the tallest nigga out here. Why are you trying to run point? Then you want to shoot the ball, nigga, and you got the big nigga down there, nigga. I can't jump, huh? But you know the game, though, man. A lot of people don't. No. They wear their heart on their sleeves. A lot of people think they know what the fuck they talk about. But it'd be us. You hear me scream? It'd be us in the background just watching that shit. Observing. Reading the room. Reading people. And see the bullshit from 2 miles away. You see the bullshit from 2 miles away. No? And that's what I told my wife. I said, yo, I read people. I did that shit my whole life. I read people. And I can walk in the room. I can know who's a good person that I can talk to. I know another person that I can have certain conversations that I believe in, you know, which, you know, the first conscious brother in the room, that's the person I'm going to. Because I like great conversations. I don't like conversations if a motherfucker talking about somebody. I don't give a fuck about you talking. Like, I don't give a fuck about you, his problem, none of that. That's your shit. Don't don't put me into none of that shit. You know what I mean? We can sit here, we can talk about aliens, politics, sports, whatever. The negative shit, keep that shit over there. I ain't got time for it. And sometimes I get phone calls with that nut shit. And what I do, oh yeah, bro, I holler at you. Which I do be doing something. Know what I mean? But like my guy Trigger hit me up. Yo, bro, you know what's going on out here? Yeah, I'm chilling. Yeah, you chilling? That shit. But he just that's my ears and eyes to the street. So he informs me what's going on. Know what I mean? Yeah, tribe building? Yeah. You know, I'll be listening to a lot of tribal music to go to sleep. You know, one thing I learned, I gotta stop this. One thing I learned about us, right? I'm a Taino, right? Puerto Rican's Tainos, right? Well, B, you asked me, the whole America, the Americans, from Alaska all the way down to Chile, we all Tainos, right? Or like Tainos, Cherokees, like this is our land. Um, Thanksgiving tomorrow, right? The Pilgrims, to me, to me, you know, when you look at Cortez, Christopher Columbus, and them, they were Spaniards, right? They were Spaniards. If I'm wrong, right? To me, I think the Pilgrims were Spaniards. You know, they came over. You know, they saw, they conquered. You know, the Spaniards was playing with gunpowder, and our people, you know, no, we really don't know. We really don't know. And the reason I say that because the Tartarian Empire, like, y'all just wiped that whole situation away. The Tartarian Empire, you just wiped that whole, like you took a whole generation away. You took a whole civilization away. Then when you go back and look at it, cause shit, I'm here in Philadelphia, so when I see the buildings from like City Hall and old, like you see all Tartarian shit. Then we got an underground city here. Now I mean, you'll see probably like 2, 3 floors of it, but bro, there's a whole city underground. From the E-way, from the highways, a whole city under there, bro. And that's why I tell people, man, I don't know, man. That's the type of shit I like, you know. I like real life shit, you know. I like shit is, you know, how you can discover only 5% of the ocean, right? And lie to us and say, well, that's not out there, but you only discover 5%. So how the fuck do you know that ain't out there? We all creatures, bro. We all creatures. Don't believe me? Look how the human body works. We up right now talking, but look how our body working. Look at because the Most High called us as creatures. So when you look at every creature, from every insect to every animal to every sea creature that's known to man, because there's some shit out there that, you know, they know about, but they not going to tell us. I'm going to check that joint out. Look at 3/. I'm gonna check that out. No, because this is the type of shit I be on. I love this type of stuff. You know, people be like, nah, you tripping. Nah, niggas just call, I'm mindful to a lot of things. You know, you got to be open-minded to a lot of things, because I believe that everything that's a myth is true, and everything that they told us is false. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. That's what I believe, you know? I believe World War I, World War II was to destroy all of the books. I believe that. I believe it. Yes, I believe that shit. I believe it. I truly believe it. You know? Because one thing they do, they gotta tell you. They have to tell you. Shout out my guy, my childhood friend. He called me the other day. We was talking about this. Then he ended up blocking me because my phone was dying and I ain't wanted to be ignorant and the phone just died. So I told him, yo, I'm gonna get at you. I gotta charge my phone. I'm gonna call you back when my phone charged, and I called him back. He ended up blocking me. But my man going through his problems. You feel me? Especially when you get certain people, when they get a spiritual awakening. Oh, let's take this walk real fast, y'all. When certain people get a spiritual awakening, they go through certain things, and they start to feel a certain way. People, when they get spiritual awakening, start to feel a certain way. Certain people get spiritual awakenings and stuff. And they act different. They act different. And that be their mindset when they act like that. I know my guy been through a lot, so hopefully, we get to, he get to hit me back up. But yeah, me, I just always been the same, man. I always been like this. I'm like a being. I'm a being of light, man. I love the truth. How can I say this? See, me, I love peace. I love peace. I love harmony. Because when it's really a problem, I take it to a whole nother level. Thank you, my guy. Likewise, it was nice meeting you too, bro. Happy Thanksgiving, man. To keep up, man. And tell your family, turkey day, eat up and be cool, man. It's all love and peace over here, bro. It's all love and peace. But getting back to it, y'all, like, that's the type of person I am. I don't like arguing. I don't like doing none of that because I'm gonna take it somewhere else. Yeah, sometimes, when you hurt a person, I think about it. You gonna always, when you're conscious minded, man, and you do certain things, it's stamped in your memory forever. You can fight, stab somebody, shoot somebody, but that shit's stained in your memory forever. It's a lot to deal with, man. It's a lot to cope with. It's a lot to deal with. Because you'll have certain people that think they cut from that cloth and they cut like that and they really don't be like that. They really don't be like that. Me personally, I don't be wanting problems with people, bro. I don't want no problems with nobody because I know me. That's how we gonna do it. Party every day like it's no tomorrow. Fucking all these bitches like it's no tomorrow. Drop 4 in the pot like it's no tomorrow. Add a little bake when you stretch the raw. Talking cause I lived it and I did it all. Spent this in every store, could've bought them all. 30 inches off the ground, should explain it all. Pour an ace in the pot before I drop the ball. Hit it when the lock, got an option for you. Keys to the drop, got a sponsor for you. Bitches on the block, even laughing for you. Run up in your spot, put the line to you. Paces is a virtue, watch how I'ma do you. Burnt across the border, niggas on the royal. Iron in that soda when that water boil. Hit it with ammonia when I whip the oils. Extendo for you suckers, mothers pray for you. Draco for your brother, cousin, lay with me. I mean, drop it in the pot like it's no tomorrow. Youngin' on the block, sold his life for it. Went around the block and took a life for it. Bullets in the clip, now the night calling. Niggas parked by his crib near the fire hydrant. Youngest off his peas, nigga lost in drama. Car door open, now the Reaper got you. Barrel to your dome, scared the demon out you. The cutter of a law, family grieve around him. Soul breathe without him. Candles by the stores, niggas read about him. Around last week, won't even think about him. Life fucked up, it's the code we on. Honest to the fact, we promote the drama. Honest to the fact, we promote the drama. Leave your head in your lap. Futurama. 3 sticks for a Mac. It's a new shot. Bro, I just be hate when they be fucking up your lives, bro. It's a dicky niggas, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Dollar. Hey,